We are back at it again. Ready to Love is back. Yes. My bad. I saw my mic was okay. Welcome to Commission Reviews. Hang on just a second. Hang on. Okay, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Trying to get this together. I sent her the link, but you know how technology is. Anyway, we're talking about Ready to Love, and last time I had Simone on here, and for tonight I am awaiting the other queen, is Wynter, and she told me she was on the link, but I don't see her in the background. Oh, wait a minute, there she is. I actually see her. Okay, now we're going to introduce, and also before I bring her on, if you guys check out, I have a pin at the very top of the comments. I just actually watched her show like maybe 30 minutes ago where she has guests on there. She actually had David on there. We'll talk about that too. And as always, anyone I bring on here, their time is very valuable. So, when we have questions or anything we're going to say, because they people have their things to do. Okay, so no further ado. Let's bring on the beautiful Wynter.
Okay.
It works. Hold on, let me make sure I got this right. Can you see me? Can I see you? Oh, there she is.
Hi, how are
There.
you?
I am fine. Let me get. There we go. I am good. Let's see if this is supposed to work out. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. There
Can
we go.
see you.
Okay. You can't see me?
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yes, yes, yes. This is Miss Wynter. Like I said, check out her link that I have in the comments. Please check it out about the show, which is super cute. It's Wine with Winter. It's really good show. I like the 5 questions at the end. I thought that was like genius. Anyway, like I said, we'll get into that. But one thing I want to ask you, which is a really common question. It's
It's
really basic.
breaking up a little bit.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Now, yes, I can. Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I took off my headphones. Make sure you can hear me. Take my Bluetooth. Okay, can you hear me? Is that better?
I I can hear you.
Okay, there we go. I took my Bluetooth off to make it a little bit better. There we
Yeah,
go. Oh, I'm sorry, them
much better.
AirPods don't work well for me. But anyway, I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, we have Wynter on here from Ready to Love. She also has a show also on YouTube, which the link is in the chat. My moderators is reposting it, so you guys can check out the show. She had David on there, which I do want to ask a question about that. But first, I want to ask her a question. Wait a minute, we lost her. We lost her. Maybe the signal is. We lost her. Hang on. There she go again. Hang on. All right. Are we good to go?
I'm good. I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I never really. Well, I don't know the technology, like I said. And I want to ask you a question because you always ask questions. So on your show. So I want to ask you a few questions. The one thing I wanted to ask you is, which is a common question, but what made you do this? Go on the show for Ready to Love, Last Resort.
I think I decided I'm at the point now where I'm absolutely ready to find love, and the traditional ways just weren't working for me.
Mm.
And then the traditional ways weren't working, and then you add COVID on top, which really drastically changed everybody's social life, right? So I felt like you have to find new and innovative ways to find love and experience love, and so this opportunity came, and it's been great.
Okay, there was a scene at the pool party, which let me tell you something. It seemed like when you walk into the
I
room,
can't. Oh, can you?
You can't hear me? I don't know what is going on tonight. The devil is busy. Can you hear me or not hear me? I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Okay. What I was gonna say
I can hear you perfectly. Yes. Mm-hmm.
When you walked into the pool party, I was like, she lights up the whole room, not just her hair, just her personality and her smile. When you came in on the back, playing around. Now I'm gonna say something. When you was talking about his, when you said you wasn't expecting to have all that, I'm not gonna lie, you brought that to my attention too, because I was like, I didn't know he had all that package up under there. So what I
Right.
what I wanted to ask you is, how do we miss that? Because I rewatched it again today, and I said, how is it that I didn't see that? How do we miss that?
I don't know if his clothes were too big or something, or we didn't get to see, but like when I saw the chest and then the stomach muscles and then the little shoulder bar thing that men have, that little thing right here.
Exactly.
That was like, I wasn't expecting that, and it was a pleasant surprise. I'll say that.
It was. Miss, I want to ask about the ladies a little bit. Miss Denise, you know what? When the nephew told me when he said she looked like Vivian, I'm not gonna lie. She looked like she could be like if she had to do a movie role to play her part, maybe when she was younger in her. Because I think she's a dancer in real life. Now this is just me being honest. I don't think that Denise really liked that when he made that comment. Even though to me, maybe if he would have worded differently, I don't know how he would have said it. But to me, she's a beautiful woman. So, but I just kind of maybe she took that like she didn't really like that. Maybe I took that wrong. I don't know because you there.
Well, you know what? I agree. Denise is very beautiful, and she posted on Instagram the other day, like, I'm glad I look like Aunt Viv. Aunt Viv is beautiful, and she's right. Both of them are, beautiful women. So I didn't think it was anything bad. I think she took it as a compliment, and it was.
Okay. I think she's kind of getting a little bit of a negative, because I know how it is to me, honestly, African American woman who has a strong personality and is aggressive, and I've gotten that myself, and I kind of see common people saying stuff like she's aggressive, and that's why, and I've been told myself that's why you don't have a dude. I don't like that. It's like just because a woman is a little more aggressive or maybe a little more strong, why would that be a reason she doesn't have a man? I've been told that a lot, and I've read that in the comments about her as well, and I'm like, I don't really understand that, because what's wrong with her being strong? What's wrong with any woman being strong? I'll say that. What's the issue with that? I don't get it.
You know what? I'm a fan of Denise. I'm a fan of all the ladies on the show. Like, believe it or not, I really am. I think they are some great examples of beautiful and strong women. So I don't know why people will say that, but people, some of the people who are making the comments have said some very ugly things about a lot of people. And so, it is what it is. I think that she's great. And like I said, I'm a fan of all the ladies on the show, and I mean that sincerely.
I had often brought this up as well with Simone when I spoke to her about y'all show and how different it is. Because a lot of people said, well, I couldn't leave my job, like even myself, for that long period of time. But like me and her were saying, and I said to other people, you have to look at it. Everyone's career on here is on a different level. Then, not saying anything against, because I'm a blue collar worker, but a blue collar worker couldn't take that much time off to do a show like this, to take time out to focus on, to find love. And to me, that's why I love the show so much, because you guys are on a different level. I think it should be used as a motivator. To me, watching all the beautiful Black people here who are at this level that's able to do that, to me is a motivator to someone who is a blue collar worker who works very hard. But I would like to get to that level in my life, or anybody would want to, that they can leave that long period of time and just focus on love. Do you feel that that's the reason why y'all are able to do that, because I don't just have 9-to-5 job? I think she said one of them did kind of, but most of y'all do not have that type of. Did I lose her again?
Okay, now you're back. It went out for a second.
Did you hear what I said about the careers and the positions you guys are in?
Yeah, you were saying.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I think there is some truth to that. A lot of the people on the show are entrepreneurs, and so they're able to delegate and still keep their businesses running. Some of them are like you said, just reached a level in their career where they're able to still continue to work. So and not be there. So everybody is different, but yeah, it does speak to the level of professionals that you're dealing with on the show.
Like I said, y'all are on a different level. Like I said, like I would say, I didn't want to just always say Flavor Flav, but not to be funny. There's not a whole lot of dating African American shows, reality shows that's really just been out there. I can go through a list and say, oh yeah, yeah. So a lot of the shows that came out, it wasn't like this where you guys have your own. The women have their own everything. I love that.
Yeah.
Queens, they're independent, they got it. It's not like, where it's like, well, she's probably trying to get to his pocket. Well, no, she has her own pockets filled on her own. And I do admire that for all of you guys, the women and the men. But for a woman, me looking at it, I see in the comments and people in the chat, we admire that. We really do, because that's not something you see every day on TV. My daughter, I have her watch it. She's in college, and it's like, I want you to see there is a reality show, because she has a reality show. I'm like, there's a reality show. These people are at a level that, I do believe you'll get to one day. But you'll see this reality show is showing a different side of us. Well, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna be thinking it's gonna be like mess and everything. It's mess all over the world, but I just love the way y'all are just focused. What I want to ask you a question about is, do you think that you could actually find love in this setting, like real love?
Sure. Sure, why not? Why not? I think
I am so frustrated. I'm enjoying talking to her, and I don't know what's going on. I've had no problems doing this, and this is actually embarrassing. I don't know what is happening, y'all. I don't know what is happening. I came in to see what y'all comments and what you guys were saying, and it's very frustrating because she's trying to hear me, and I'm trying to hear her, and it's breaking up. And I'm not sure how you guys see it on your end, but sometimes I'm talking to her, she probably only heard half of what I said, so I don't even know if she's going to be able to come back, because it just keeps on going down. It's ridiculous. I'm so sorry about this, y'all. But I wanted to see if you guys had any questions in the comments to Wynter about this. But in the comments, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you think it is possible? And she said, yes, it's possible. I do think it's possible because you are in a setting where it's just you and whoever you are trying to get to know. That's all that's there. So you have nothing but time. And I think even Nikki Thomas said that the place that they're at, there's a lot of things for them to do, extracurricular activities, things they can do to get to know each other, different games, it's fun. And like the game they're playing with the Jenga, the big version of it, I like stuff like that. And in that kind of setting where you're asking questions and the other person has answered the questions, you can find out all kind of stuff or just have fun, period. And I just think that as far as dating, like she said earlier about the COVID-19 and like everything that's really been going on, you really can't just date like you used to. And even when we were able to do that, were we taking time out to actually get to know that person? Were we taking time out, or were we just rushing it like a microwave and being upset when it doesn't come out correct? And that's just my feeling about it, which is why I do love the show. I do love the show. I really hate that. I think she might be back. Let's see. For some reason, it's not letting me. If you're watching from the Wynter, it's not letting me add you because I don't know what's going on. It's showing like the camera. I don't know what's happening. Sometimes StreamYard messes up for other people. If you are able to get on your phone, it may work for you better there. When sometime if the computer is not acting right, I will do the StreamYard, especially if I'm going on guest on somebody else's platform on the phone. If I'm just not, I'm thinking maybe if she can hear me, it may work better. You can just hit the link through your phone under your Safari if you have an iPhone, or I'm not sure what the Android is for the internet part. click on there and, I don't know. I might just I think about refreshing it. But can you guys hear me? On your end, let me say that. Can you guys hear me right now? Can you guys see me and hear me? Because I'm not even seeing the comments right now. Let me go to my YouTube. Okay, I'm back. I was just trying to figure. I wanted to go to my YouTube and see if you guys can hear me. You can hear me. You can see me. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on. Wynter has been very gracious and was trying to come on. For some reason, the stream, y'all, like I said, sometimes it does act finicky. I've been a guest on other people's platforms where the picture wouldn't come up, the sound went out, so it's not a perfect science with this. But I'm interested. I'm interested with you guys. And Bright Star, I'm so sorry I wasn't ignoring you guys in the chat. I was talking to her and I was looking at pictures and stuff like that. Reference, like when I'm talking to her. So I wasn't not ignoring you guys. Thank you, Bright Star, for sharing her link in the chat. You guys should go check out. It's on YouTube. She actually discusses with the people, the cast of the show. Each week she had David on there, and I love this thing at the end where she asks you like 5 questions really quick. You either just answer the first thing that comes to your head, and I was gonna have her well, not do that, but maybe have her do that with me, because I thought that was a really cute game. But anyway, it's unfortunate that I could not continue to keep her on here because of whatever's going on with the internet, but I did have her on here for a short time, so I'm super blessed with that. The one thing I was trying to really convey to everybody, I know a lot of Black women who do watch this show who have told me this, that seeing these Black women and Black men who are in a point in their life they're able to do it, a lot of people do admire and aspire to get to that point in their life, because a lot of reality shows do not show this stuff. And I always try to find stuff like that, but it's really hard. And I don't blog about everything, but I'm choosy about what I talk about. And Ready to Live, I Fell in Love. Hey, I'm Alanis. I'm Ready to Love. I fell in love with the show last year, and I did commentary on it. And then I came back again with this season. And so far, I would have to admit, the women on the show are very, very cool. To me, I look at them like celebrities, and a lot of people do too. And the fact that I've had 2 of them come from the show and come on here and speak with me. I think Simone stayed on for like 40 minutes, I believe, and then Wynter was attempting to stay on, but for some reason StreamYard didn't want us to be great tonight. So I did get her for a little bit. You guys did get to see and hear her. And the show does come on Friday, and I will go live on Friday and talk about it. But one thing I will say about Wynter, let me tell you something. When she is in her interview mode, she's really good at it. I'm telling you guys. The link is pinned to the top. Please click on it and go subscribe to the channel. And she's on there every week talking to the people that I think they leave the house. And so she's like I guess it's like an exit interview, you want to say it like that. So this last week, the women had the power. And I spoke about this in my live after the show. But the women had the power. And let me tell you something. Miss Denise, for me, I don't know what it is. I look at her, I said she looks like a dancer or something. She's a beautiful Black woman. In fact, they're all beautiful Black women and have their own mind. I feel for the men, because all the men are good too. I'm not gonna lie. I know that a couple of people have left the show, but can you imagine if you have a bunch of good-looking, intelligent people, and you have to choose small bits and pieces, or maybe if you don't mess with that person, to send them home? Can you imagine how hard that has to be when they all look good and when they all, you know what I'm saying, got it going on? Baby, let me tell you something. When the men, I wanted to ask about that. When the men would do, y'all, if y'all haven't seen it, because she, look, when Rashid, because I guess the men took off their shirts doing the little push-ups, and then Rashid made a comment saying, well, look, we took off our stuff, y'all take off yours. This woman just took off her but whatever it was skirt and had this bathing suit on. I'm saying beautiful women and proud. I don't know, man. I just enjoy watching the show and I enjoy the concept. And it's getting juicy. It's getting super juicy. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I already told you guys there's some stuff stewing. Now I don't want to dig too deep into it, but we saw Denise. We saw Denise up there, and she was not too happy with Adriana. Well, I'm not gonna say she wasn't happy with her. I think because the fact that Adriana was losing two guys that she was interested in, and honestly, she was just keeping it real. She was keeping it real, and just that's what Denise does. She was just telling it like it is, and it may have been taken the wrong way. I don't know, but I know the next time I think she's gonna be checking out Calfani. But look, at the same time, Denise, let me say this: it is a dating situation, so there's really no way for you guys to stay claim on anybody. You guys gotta, test the waters out. It's like 20 people in there, I believe, probably less than that now. And at the very, very end, it's gonna be only 6 people. So I don't know if they're gonna do a double eviction every week, because they did double one. 2 guys didn't go home, and David, I felt bad for him. But look, this is what I was going to ask her as well about the situation about the babies. Now, because they did discuss this on her interview. Do you think a man is obligated to take care of a woman and her children if they are dating them? But my thing, I'm going to say this. I am a single mother and I've always worked. Even if I was to date somebody and they had kids or no kids, if they're dating me, eventually, they'll have to meet my children. Now, do I depend on this man when I first meet him and think, oh, he's going to take care of so-and-so's school uniform? I'm going to Sam's or I'm going to Walmart. Did you go ahead and send me some coins? I'm going to the store or whatever. So many things can go with that. If you are dating a guy and you live in your own place, he lives in his own place, how can he take care of both houses and y'all are dating? There's a lot of different things. Before you met him, you had to take care of your own anyway, right? So him coming into the picture is not really supposed to change anything, opposed to maybe gain for you, obviously, but that's not going to be the assumption. Now, the one part when him and Joy was talking, and he did put the hand up, and I'm not sure if it was up, down, or in the face. That's something I do not like, okay? But I just think David came off or didn't have enough time to really get to know that first impression. If you get a bad first impression in situations like this, unfortunately, and depending on who the person is, unfortunately, that might be the thing. I don't have nothing to do with you situation. But if you're open to get to know a person, you wouldn't initially let something like that stop you. You would just get to know them or whatever. Anyway, well, my interview was a half of an interview. It wasn't a full interview like I wanted it to be. But let me see who is left. We got Adriana is in the house still. Okay. We still have Alex. Got Aisha still. Anthony is the one that had the hidden muscles up under the clothes, like she said, big clothes. Brian, with his cute self. Brian's the one that started the pool party. David, he's the one that went home. Danielle went home as well. Denise is the one that they said looked like Vivian. Edwin has a swag that I love because he's not even doing anything. He's just there. Jay is super cute. I love Joyce to hell for me. Okay. Y'all know that he's Mr. Popular. Miss Simone was here last time. Okay. Had 2 queens. This is the one that had the lavender and the oiled up. Now, I can't wait to see more of Rashid. He almost went home. He stayed with David and Raymond. And Samuel went home last week. So that's who we have left on the show. And it comes on every Friday. Okay, every Friday, guys. And I hope you guys do check it out because it is getting super juicy. It ain't going to be perfect the whole time. It's going to probably be some drama. It is a reality show. And people's emotions are probably actually involved. You can understand. To me, I can't imagine the emotional roller coaster the women and the men probably went through with this show, because you understand, as people are leaving and as people are getting closer, and maybe the same person wants the same or whatever, it's going to be a situation. Okay, it's going to be a situation, but I do believe they're going to handle this situation very well. We're going to get to watch the whole season. I'm not making any predictions this early about who's going to end up being the last three couples. I'm not going to do it. It's too early in the game, but at some point in time I am, but not right now, because it's just too early and people are not necessarily showing anything. Like when I looked at Wynter, honestly, and when she walked in and how she opened up and went boom, 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 let's have a good time. It's like intelligent, and she's the life of the party. So, like I said, if I'm getting to know a man, you have to give that time, because I don't know. I took a glimpse and watched The Bachelorette. Look, this is off track, but I'm just saying, I watched The Bachelorette, and this girl fell in love with that man in 3 days or something like that. Even the men in the place was like, look, there's no way you could be in love with this dude in like a few weeks. She pretty much didn't even date the other men. But then at the same time, I said, look, it's probably possible to meet somebody and to have that reaction, I guess. Okay, for them to end up not canceling the show, but bringing in another bachelorette, and he asked her to marry her. So, not comparing the two shows, because every show is different. I'm really comparing, not even comparing, I'm really actually just speaking about dating on a show, finding love on a reality show. And of course, this is a Black, African American, people of color, however you want to say it, reality show. So yes, I'm going to support it 100%. And I'm going to call out if I don't like something. That's just what we do over here, Community Reviews Crew. And we all just do that. What's up, MMNS? What's up? What's up? You just missed Wynter, who was on here. We were having a discussion. Let me go ahead and get my other. What is my? Hold on, y'all. Let me get my stuff together. Yes, I had Miss Wynter on here. She was a guest. She joined us. She was only on here for like 15 minutes because the connection just did not. There we go. The connection just did not come together. We kept trying. It kept trying. She kept coming back. So she was being a trooper, and she was trying. Hey, Nurse Shay. She was being a trooper, and she was trying, but she just could not. She just could not get through. So unfortunately, she had to leave. But if you guys did not see my last live that I did have a live with Simone, and that was a very good live that we did on here. And she was on here about 40 minutes. And I just feel proud and happy that these ladies, like I said before, took time out their schedule, because they are super busy. They really are, have things to do. And like I say, I look at them like they are celebrities, and they are on a TV show that I watch and I do commentary on. If they came on for 5, 10 minutes, 40 minutes, it didn't matter. I was just felt blessed they came on at all. I'm sorry, I just watched. Oh, I wish I was typing in the chat. I didn't want to be on there. They wouldn't have even responded to what I said. That's what they do over there. What's up, SP? How you doing? If you guys did not see the interview, you can rewind to the beginning. She did come on for some time, as you can see from the pictures I have right here. This is the banner from when she was on here with me today. But this is actually a picture of her. I think that's her Joy, and I can't see who the other young lady is. See who the other young lady is, but this is the show that comes on every Friday. That's on TV. You guys have got to check it out. I do enjoy doing commentary on it, but I'm telling you guys, some juice is about to pop off between Denise, and I always say her name incorrectly, so I'm trying to look at it to make sure that I pronounce, because I can't see anything. I don't have any glasses on. I think it's Adriana and Denise, I think, are going to have a little bit of a friction over him. Now, let me tell you something. He is fine. All the men are fine. Okay. But everybody has a preference. And he has that body, yada, yada. Okay. But for some reason, looking at him, the way he stepped out in that suit and was all oiled up, I was like, look, I like him. And what's her name? Ava with the cute little bob. I don't think I have a picture up here. They are so cute together. Yes, please, guys, hit that like button. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you are new. Well, here's the picture. I thought I didn't have it. That's the picture right here. When he took off that top, that's her in the show. I did have these pictures. I didn't realize it. And see, they were doing them push-up, baby. Let me tell you, I was like, ooh. Because see, look, these two right here, she just stakes her claim on him. She just stakes her claim on him. They're going to interview Enzo tomorrow. I will also try to have questions answered. I did get one answer. They'll never answer mine. And next time you in the chat, tell them the commission reviews, the blogger wants to talk to them on there. Remember, I did do a show about them. They probably know about it. It's gonna be good next week. It is gonna be super good. Let me tell you, because I'm telling you, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Look at them legs, boy. She like, I wonder if she a dancer. Oh, I forgot she's track. She's not a dancer. She is in track. Y'all know track is my life. Well, it used to be. Hey, Allison. I know that there was an interview. I didn't know if I was going to cover that mess or not, because I didn't really watch it. But I'm probably going to go back and look at it. But anyway, if y'all want to check out the interview from earlier, please go and check it out. Earlier in the live. Unfortunately, like I said, she had to get off of the live because the fact that the connection was not. And that's the third time she came. She came like 3 times. She tried. That third time she came, the camera wouldn't even showing up. You know, it won't even let me. Let me select her. It just said remove from stream. So unfortunately, she couldn't come back on. So if you are listening, Wynter, thank you again for coming on, and I appreciate you answering questions. I'm so sorry you couldn't hear me. I'm happy that I did get the questions answered that you was able to do. She said yes, and I wish she could have elaborated, but it cut off right then when I asked her. As far as being in their house, is it possible to find love in that setting? And she said yes. I want to know what you guys think about that. Can you find love? You could just say a Big Brother version of a love show. Can you find love being in the same house with a certain amount of people for a month or however long they're in there, and get to know that person, not have to worry about your job or whoever else is going on, and just actually take time out for you and actually take time out for love? And 2020, couldn't we all use that anyway? I mean, seriously, Lord knows I could. I would love to take some time off from the job and then just go and focus on getting to know Mr. Right. Sign me up. Even though I did sign for Big Brother, so if you watching out there, Big Brother, okay, yeah, because you know Derek is my mentor. Let me not get off track. It's another topic about Big Brother. I'm probably gonna cover Big Brother in the morning drive tomorrow. I will watch the interview and I'll get into it. But you guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight for another great interview with another Ready to Love queen, because they're all queens on there. Wynter Patterson, and please go check out her video, her live. She just did it. She did a exit interview, what I call it, with David from Ready to Love, who's one of the people that did get voted off. And I hope you guys will go check that out. Who are the Nicole and Eric fans? Oh, I MMNS. You know I don't care about that, honey. I get dislikes on all my videos and live. That stuff do not move me, sweetie. Whenever I elevate and move up and do different things, people want to come dislike it. It doesn't bother me. And I know it's the same person. The same person that will not actually show themselves. The same person that will never hit the link. The same person that will never type in the chat. It's what you would call a coward. I do not deal with cowards. Because if there's something that you want to say, then you say it. But then people are going to dislike and not like what you do, no matter what that actually is. So I cannot please everybody. Okay. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you coming to Community Reviews, and you guys have a great night tonight.